Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. Today, a pair of Pac-12 teams getting set to square off in a game that could have season-long implications. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pressure coming. He's going to throw deep right side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Stone. Unloads to the wideout. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Now staring at a 3rd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground. Get what you can get and live to play another day.
Caught over the middle. It's Ellison. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed well.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. The run to the right. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Washington State will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Looking to pass. It's Stone. Rushes on him. On a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Albright.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They're backed up just a little, 1st and 10 from their own 19. Leaves it with the back. Turning on the Jets. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. It's Porter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Under fire. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He's loose. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on 1st down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about, right here, seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's caught inside the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The handoff to Johnson. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ellison. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Cougars are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He's got his man, makes the grab. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Stone. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
Complete downfield. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The throw to the outside is complete. And it's a touchdown. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's involved. much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea.
Oh, a lot of space. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. Such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Porter. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Here comes the option. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Back to pass, it's Stone. Here's the hit. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Still looking on the move. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Here's the handoff. Running to Green. Turning it on. Hits a seam wide open. At the 30. The 20. 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gives it on the option. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll move the tight end. They'll try the run. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. And they'll try to catch him with a pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. The sure hands, it's Johnson. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Washington State will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. He'll ride his man on the option. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Now on the option. The give to the tailback. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Stone. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that might be the break that the defense needed to try and claw their way back into this game. The offense is sitting there in the red zone, David. If they get a touchdown there, this game feels like it's going to be over. What a great job and phenomenal effort getting the turnover and giving some life back into their side.
Man, that's the only way they really could have got back in this football game. And as a quarterback, you have to know that. I can't make the critical mistake. I've got to get points. He makes the mistake, and who knows where this game goes now.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He got it. Now the lead is down to 11. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds. He uncorks one deep. Snatches it on the right. He's loose. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Dropping back, it's Stone. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller's still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
On the option. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of...
Catch and stride inside the 15. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Breaks the tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Stone. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Man, all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Miami.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Washington State sends out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Back to throw. It's Stone. He's taking the shot. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in a game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You could tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his tight end. It's a running room. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to Johnson. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Motion from the back. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Cougars will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Dropping back, it's Stone. A little screen to the running back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
Thanks so